So we've seen that brands that continue to invest in marketing activities during economic downturns really have greater share of voice post-recession. But I think what we're seeing in this period of economic uncertainty is a little bit different. You know, we're coming off the back of a global health crisis, and that's really isolated people in a way that's unlike anything we've seen before. At least in recent memory. So I think the combination of human separation, loss, and economic difficulty will really require a more human-centered approach to communications, and that involves and includes visible leadership from both inside an organization and externally. So by building this credible platform for executives in the coming months, we can really infuse humanity into a brand's communications. And that's because people are essentially more than the businesses they work for, and they have license to say more and add more humanity than corporate narratives allow for. So in this period, I think brands may cut through, but people and leaders definitely will. So I think that successful executive communication serves both a reputational and a commercial purpose. You know, if brands can establish a bench of executives that each have an expertise upon which they can build a really credible thought leadership platform, businesses essentially multiply their channels of communication. That means that they can address present priorities, but also lend a voice to the future. But you know, exec comms can also drive a business's bottom line. We've seen that data from LinkedIn says that 65% of consumers have changed purchasing behaviours based on what a CEO says. So what that means is with the correct metrics in place, we can demonstrate both commercial and reputational impact, which ultimately means that an executive's success is the company's success. Over the past few months, I think I've been really struck by how this pandemic has brought to the fore other societal issues and accelerated change. We've seen this in relation to climate change, human rights, access to healthcare, and I see it as a real opportunity to advance the agenda for a more sustainable and equal future. And I think communications has a role to play in that. You know, what the past few months has shown us is that clear, transparent, and effective communications, whomever it comes from, private or public sector, can incite quite dramatic behavioural change. So I'm very much looking forward to seeing how we can continue to push for a fairer society in the months to come.